I'm honestly still a bit tired from the weekend as I'm recording this. We pushed it hard once more into the canyons around Zion, exploring first the giant Smith Mesa Loop. I was showing Rob how the drone can lock onto the car and promptly crashed into a tree, which made me feel very dumb. Well, I messed up the drone, ran into a bush, and this propeller will not turn on the pre-flight check, so might be toast for now.
Holy shit, Fiona! Nice, get it, B. There's some bikers that are trying to get around. I'm gonna back up a bit. The ground.
Really?
Whoa! Oh boy! Whoa! Rick!
This drive yields stunning views of the valley holding the Virgin River. We'd intended to camp here, but all the scenic spots happened to be taken, or the ones that did look good couldn't accommodate our buddy's trailer. So, we wended our way farther up Kolob Canyon than we'd been before, past the Left Fork trailhead where we dropped into the subway hike last weekend. We found a random dirt road shooting off into the distance and decided to follow that. It was obvious no one had even driven this for a long time. The deep sandy ruts proved an interesting challenge for the RAV. At the end of this road, we found that we were alone between two small red rock ranges. It was the perfect place to set up for the night. Well, what we thought was a fire pit is actually just a giant pipe into the ground. It goes down like, I don't know, what would you call that? Like, yeah, 10 feet?
I think that's farther than that.
Yeah. Later, I grilled up some tasty veggies and New York strip steak on the Tembo.
I just got this really bad headache. Like, I would go back.
Yeah, it sounds like
It's a good time.
like all
Saturday morning, we made breakfast and decided to hike out to a saddle on the nearby ridge to get a good view of our valley. We found some interesting bugs along the way, too.
Wow.
Hey.
house in like the parking lot.
Probably go do that.
And yeah, Ashley and I went there. And
Hey, you're bumping the cactus. Hello, buddy. Yeah. Okay, you can have some of this water. Some more.
hot dogs.
Well, there goes that. He just
Shady.
makes-
It was still pretty early in the day, so we packed up the cars and checked out Kolob Reservoir farther up Terrace Road. We stopped off at a campsite next to the water and found ourselves in a sticky situation. I got the RAV very stuck.
This is pretty good. So what happened? You guys like fish?
Then Sam dragged me out, and he got stuck. Then Rob tried to help Sam out with his GMC and got stuck. Then I helped Rob get unstuck.
Now we're trying to unstick
Stop.
Rob.
Okay.
Rob got stuck again, and
Alright,
so
come
now
back a bit,
we're
Nick.
trying
Okay.
to unstick him.
All right, now here's Rob with the tow. Rob tried to tow Sam again.
There we go. There we go.
And got stuck. Then we tried to unstick Rob and got stuck. At one point, all 3 vehicles were stuck in the mud.
Why are you doing this?
So we're trying to maximize the surface area of the tires. Basically, we're in a little bit of a tough spot right now, and letting the air out of the tires, in addition to the gravel, in addition to the tow, like it just gives us more of a chance to kind of free ourselves. With less air in the tire, you have more surface area to give you traction. So that's basically the reason.
Sweet.
We emptied out all of the buckets and boxes we had with us and shoveled gravel into them from the road in an attempt to get more traction.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Nice.
Yes!
All right, I'm gonna go spin my wheels.
We
Spin 'em,
finally
baby!
freed the RAV and we carefully towed Rob out of the muck.
Yep.
The tow cable we had with us was pretty short though, and a man driving by on the road saw what was happening and lent us a few additional cables to extend our range, with which we finally freed Sam.
Hell yeah! Woo!
Freaking finally.
All right, we finally cleared out now that the sun has set.
Exhausted, we returned to camp for a well-earned dinner and a bunch of beers.